Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. Now here's Markkanen. The offensive rebound.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Garland with it. Dishes to Drummond. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Now here's Sexton, and Cleveland with another turnover here. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Levine. Shot from the inbound.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Banked in off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Levine. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine. And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Here's White after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Markkanen down low. He started by Love. And then Carter with the jam.
You got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Sexton against Levine, and it's Sexton penetrating. That one falls.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's White, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Both teams deciding to change it up. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And the Bulls making a change here. Hutchison's checked in. Here's Windler. Pass to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's White, and he banks in the layup.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Down low, here's Windler. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Bulls making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Young left side. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. Here's Hutchison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Now, here's Garland. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first, and he converts the layup. Garland's got his second basket. And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. Porter against Satoransky. Now, here's Dunn, guarded closely. Cornette, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Cavaliers trailing. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Garland, the pass to Nance. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here is Dunn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The putback.
Garland at his size has got to use his athleticism to be an effective defender.
And that concludes. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Colin Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Now, here's Sexton. And there's the pass to Windler. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
The shot by Valentine, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Sexton against Dunn. Now, here's Sexton. Defense right on him. Thompson right side. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. Levine's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Chris Dunn. Cornette kicks to Levine. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. Levine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Kevin Love in for Nance. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Exum, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And Sexton slams it in.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
Here's Levine. Rebounded by Exum.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Sexton finds Love. Love draws the double. Back to Sexton for three. And that one's good. Osman. And now a 7-point Cleveland lead. For Chicago, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Levine throws it down.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Exum passes to Drummond. White with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Cornette. Dishes it down to finish the break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Young.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
And Levine, here we go, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. 1:16 left in the first half, and Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Thaddeus Young. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Valentine. And Satoransky subbed in for White.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Levine kicks to Porter. That one, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Exum passes to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got 6 points.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Levine.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Garland. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Pretty effective off the bounce there. Garland quick, and that got him to the rack.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the jam by Levine.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here's Exum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the layup falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Here's Satoransky. And he gets it to go. Here's Love. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
And you can...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1 point. And that
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Markkanen and Carter are up front. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the 1. And the shot goes in. Drummond's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Cavs. And finished off by Porter.
And being 6'8", dunking, not an issue for Porter. All he needs is good position, and he's good to go. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Now here's LaVine. Darius Garland missing his last shot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Love outside. He kicks it to Garland. That's in there. Love with the assist. Garland's got 8 points. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Now Sexton after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Sexton the pass to Osman. It's Drummond high post. And a lot of contact on that one. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Porter. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Hutchison. That one falls coming off Carter's feed. Hutchinson's got his first points of the game.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Outside Porter. In the corner, Drummond with it. Back to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson passes to Drummond. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Carter. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Shaquille Harris comes in for Markkanen. And Satoransky's subbed in for Denzel Valentine.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Back to Harrison. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Hutchison passes to Young. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Porter's checked in for Chicago. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Harrison in the corner. The tray.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Porter. Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
Cleveland leading by 5. 1:04 left in the third. And Porter, here we go. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Now, Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
Pass to Hutchison. Harrison in the corner. Here's Dunn. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Garland, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Garland's got 10 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thompson passes to Garland. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Markkanen. One-on-one fast break. Here's Hutchison. They grab their own miss. Misses from close range. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Thompson in its center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Tough for teams to combat Tristan Thompson's physical play down there on the inside. Even when you get a hand up, he's capable of draining the shot.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Garland dishes to Thompson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Drummond's checked in for Thompson. And Chicago also making a switch. Carter's checked in. Markkanen in the corner. And stolen by Drummond. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Porter with the steal.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Porter with the steal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Count that bucket. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Garland. Passes to Drummond. Yep, that one goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Love the pass to Drummond. And it's Love penetrating, and the dunk by Love.
That's why Kevin Love with the ball right now is not a bad option.
Here's Levine. And contact up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. Satoransky's checked in for Kobe White. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They had to get something, and Darius coming up big.
Free throw good. Garland.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. The dish now to Porter. Kicks it to Drummond. Love outside. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Markkanen. Drummond, Love trying to break loose. It's good!
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Porter passes to Drummond. It's in!
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
On the wing, Levine. And Carter now, top of the key. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the 3. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Love, no good. Here's Levine. It counts.
And he's no stranger to games like this. Levine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop him.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. What a show, Dave. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they head into the locker room. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at small forward. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Fournier against Levine. Now here's Fournier. Tight defense on him. Count that one. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to White. Back to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Carter kicks to Porter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. White wide open. He fires. And that one hits back iron. Outside Gordon. Pass to Fournier. This one for 3. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Yep, it counts.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Markkanen dishes to Carter. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Levine passes to Carter. Outside Porter. And stolen by Fournier. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here is Carter. Shoots over Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. Magic leading by 4. Up top, Fournier. Guarded by Levine. Gordon kicks to Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. Over Carter. The shot's good from Fournier.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Right side, White. Passes it to Porter. Trying to get open is Carter. Porter, no luck.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Back to Isaac. The pass to Fultz. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bulls trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Carter, the pass to Markkanen. Back to Carter. Will it go? And then Carter with the dunk.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
It's good from Gordon on the assist from Fournier.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Porter. The feed to Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dunn in for White. Dunn passes to Saransky. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, the speedy Augustine is really an excellent teammate and a dependable role player, a veteran presence who can really stroke it.
Both free throws good from Augustine.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Hutchison passes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Cornett. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Passes it to Augustine. Over Dunn. Here's Bamba. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Orlando out in front. They lead by 4 from the United. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Thomas Satoransky. He's out there with Dunn, and it's Cornett in at the center. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Dunn against Augustine. To the inside. Bamba.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Dunn outside. To the right side. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Over Dunn. That's good from Augustine. The assist from Ross. Augustine's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end. His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Augustine against Dunn. Back to Augustine. Over Dunn. Augustine, no luck. Bulls trail by 8. Young dishes to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Young. Orlando grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Hutchison passes to Young. The pass to Hutchison. Here's Cornett. And the shot goes in. Cornett's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Over to the wing. And Augustine kicks to Carter Williams. Bamba passes to Ross. Back to Bamba. Lays it up and banks it in. Bamba's got 4 this quarter.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
To the middle. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Satoransky. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Cornette passes to Satoransky. Cornette kicks to Dunn. To the paint. And Cornette gets it to go. And now just a 4-point Magic lead. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
5 on the clock. Satoransky, the pass to Cornette.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Bamba kicks to Augustine. Pass to Ross. Bamba in the high post. Augustine dishes to Bamba. Ross passes to Augustine. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 8.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. Bamba with the block. But they'll get another chance. Satoransky against Augustine. Dunn, wide open, he fires, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's Augustine. Wide open shot is on the money. Augustine's got 6 in the quarter.
And that quick trigger of Augustine, not giving the defense any chance to block the shot off the pass.
Satoransky with it. It's good. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Markkanen passes to Carter. Shoots over Vucevic. Goes back up. And it's Carter missing. The Magic leading by 8. Fournier in the corner. The 3. He dishes it to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Puts it up. Carter, that's good. Carter's got 8.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Fournier with the putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
For Chicago, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fultz is checked in. For 3, Fournier. The shot will not fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Harrison's checked in for Levine. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Bulls shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Inside. The numbers in their favor. On up the court. Markkanen, good.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. That's tipped, and he recovers it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fournier's got 6.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shot from 16. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And here is Valentine. No points in the game yet for him. Markkanen can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Fournier's shot is off. The Bulls trail by 5.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
And the Bulls making a change here. Young's checked in, and the Bulls making a change here. Satoransky's checked in. .115 left to play here in the 3rd. And good that time. 8 points for him. 1:04 left to play in the 3rd. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Tries from the block. Back to Vucevic. Drains it from 9 feet away. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
You know, Vucevic is pretty good, guys, in catch and shoot situations. That's not often the case for a guy his size.
Back to Satoransky. Valentine passes to Harrison. Fultz against Satoransky. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Fultz finds Vucevic. And that one, good. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
To the wing right side. Satoransky with it. Vucevic on him. Young, no good. Now here's Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine and Valentine are the wingmen. And it's done in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact. Able to complete the play.
Vucevic to the pass to Ross. Gordon kicks to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fultz against Dunn. Whistle blows, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Ross kicks to Fultz. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Evan Fournier's jacked in for Terrence Ross.
I like what Levine gives you, both the quickness and length. Tough to negate once he builds forward momentum.
For 3, Fournier bangs home the trifecta. And the Magic lead by 8.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half. And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Vucevic. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
On the wing, Levine. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. Pass to Vucevic. Now Fultz. Back to Fournier. Off target from three-point range.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Levine. Fournier against White, and Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Oh, good with the triple. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Levine can't hit. Orlando leading by 8. Gordon finds Vucevic. Fournier with the ball, guarded by Levine. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Down low, stolen by Levine. On the wing, Porter. Outside, Markkanen. Levine wide open. Again, Levine missing. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
And White kicks to Markkanen. On the wing, Levine.
Hey, yo, right here.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Orlando leading. Outside Fournier. Here's Gordon. Banked in off the glass.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Levine against Fournier. Here's Markkanen. That one good for 2. Magic leading by 8. Outside Gordon. Outside Fournier. Lob pass to Gordon. Markkanen pulls it in.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 47 seconds left in the game. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Fournier. The 3. But they get it back. Levine can't hit. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
The shot's good from Fournier.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Aminu, the pass to Awandu. Augustine looking around. Birch tips it back in.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. David Aldridge. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Sexton. Here is Love. Rebounded by Isaac. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Now, here's Garland. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Now, here's Garland. D right on him. He kicks it to Drummond. It's stolen by Vucevic. Gordon with it. Picked up by Love. Left side, Gordon. We're about 1 minute into the first. And Garland has it in the corner. Back to Drummond. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. He dishes it to Fultz. Here's Vucevic. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Garland, the pass to Osman. And here is Garland. Kicks it out to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Good on both. Here's Orlando now. Still without a basket in the game. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. Fires, high post, drained for 2 points.
Well, this is one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance.
It's Drummond, high post. Pass to Osman. And here's Love. To the left side wing. Garland kicks to Love. Vucevic against Drummond. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Vucevic, the pass to Gordon. Isaac with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Now Garland. The pass to Osman. Love against Fultz. Love inside. Drummond trying to get himself free. The shot's good from Love. Orlando trailing here. Up top, Fournier. Defended by Sexton. And the shot goes down.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
1:39 left here in the first quarter. To the inside, Love. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
They get it back. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Now, here's Sexton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Love dishes to Sexton. Now, here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Isaac with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Sexton against Fournier. Back to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's it's good.
Well, sheer strength on these finishes. Aaron Gordon pushes through anything you might throw at him.
Now, here's Sexton. Kicks it to Drummond. Back to Sexton. To the middle. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Fournier for three. Here's Gordon. Here's Vucevic. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. Fades and shoots. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Orlando. The second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Mohamed Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Vucevic, and it's Augustine in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
We know this about Nikola Vucevic. He's a high percentage finisher. To me, the next steps, right? Improve your defense, be more consistent with range. And if he does that, he's golden.
Count the basket. Drummond's got 6.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Ross finds Augustine. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Sexton with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. With his first shot attempt, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Ross passes to Augustine, and stolen by Drummond. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Nance outside. And it's D.J. Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Back to Drummond. No good there. So Orlando will take it the other way. Ennis passes to Augustine. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Windler, the pass to Porter. Down low. Here's Drummond. Back to Porter. Pass to Windler. Just 5 on the clock. Drummond passes to Windler. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Carter Williams against Sexton. To end the cold streak. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Magic shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First one falls for them. The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson comes in for Drummond. And it's Garland in for Sexton. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Inside, deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Fournier is checked in for Orlando. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Osman's checked in. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
Well, the agility, the mobility, the speed of Aaron Gordon in the fast break, just such a tough cover.
The shot's good from Nance.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Left side Fournier. The shot's good.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses, thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
Porter dishes to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Garland. Got a piece of it. And here is Ross. Out to the right wing. Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. Ross on the wing. Bamba trying to break free. No good from Ross. The Cavaliers trailing. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. To the middle and stolen by Gordon. Ross finds Carter Williams. Back to Ross. Fires for three. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 4.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Nance. Back to Thompson. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Ross passes to Gordon. Back to Ross. Lob pass to Gordon. Down low. The layup off target. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were a determined team in the second quarter, and you saw it come across on the scoreboard. Thanks for joining us, folks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Love. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Love's got 6.
Well, let's check the boxes. Can he make the 3? Yes. Can he score on the interior? Yes. Kevin Love. Give me a little mid-range, sir.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Isaac outside. Fultz dishes to Vucevic.
Well, when Vucevic is this active, boy, he is so dependable at drawing fouls.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. James Ennis, he'll check in for the Magic. Love the pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Over Gordon. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. 8 points for him.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Inside, Ennis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Feeds it to Drummond. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ennis with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Fultz finds Vucevic. Isaac outside. Stolen by Garland. Right side, Sexton. It's stolen by Ennis. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. DJ Augustine's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Garland. Now here's Nance. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Tries again. It's not going to go for him. Isaac with some nice D. Pass to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Augustine, that's good.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the 4th if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Now, here's Porter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nance passes to Porter. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Thompson just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting.
Orlando making some changes. Terrence Ross is checked in for Ennis, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Augustine looking around. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. A shot by Carter-Williams, nobody around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Ross. Nance, right side. Porter in the corner. There's the feed to Thompson. Passes it to Windler. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Orlando leading by 7. Augustine passes to Ross. Back to Augustine. Now the pass to Isaac. Now the dish to Augustine. Lays it up off the glass. Augustine's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Windler. He's guarded by Ross. Osman, the pass to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Shoots over Carter-Williams, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Orlando out in front, up 9. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Pass to Osman. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. 5 to shoot.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Vucevic dishes to Ross. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
On the wing, Porter. Dishes it to Thompson. Pass to Garland. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Magic leading by 9. Fournier passes to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Over Porter. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Porter passes to Thompson. Now Garland puts up a 3. And another shot. Thompson dishes to Garland. The kick out to Porter. Passes to Osman. Shot clock at 5. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Here's Fultz. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Feeds to Porter. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Ross. Osman, the pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. The kick out to Porter. On the wing, Nance. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Magic leading by 9. Fournier finds Gordon. And then jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he makes the first.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Cleveland also making some changes. Drummond comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Sexton in for Porter. There's the pass to Isaac. He dishes it to Gordon. Now here's Garland. He's covered by Isaac. It's tipped and stolen by Sexton. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Back to Drummond. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Kevin Love's checked in for Thompson. .132 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sexton. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to try
that was
down.
a strong dunk.
That is nice. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Chalk up 2 there.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Magic.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game. for Vucevic.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Count it, good.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Fournier for 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Garland, the pass to Osman. He feeds it to Drummond. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Chicago River winding it. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Now here's Drummond. To the inside. It's stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Markkanen's got the ball. Carter right side. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
White the pass to Markkanen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock at 4.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Now, here's Garland. White covering. Right wing. Up against Markkanen. Love the pass to Drummond. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
With his free throw shooting, the defense is always better off fouling Drummond when he gets inside.
And both free throws good for Drummond. Now the Bulls with it. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And White kicks to Levine. Porter in the corner. Pass to Carter. Nice move. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. Here is Love. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Drummond up top, stolen by Markkanen.
Playing a little cornerback there, anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
And the officials call over the back, a little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Carves out position, holds his ground, makes it an easy call for the ref.
Garland with the bucket.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Poked away. Levine looking around. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
Love up top. He's guarded by Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drummond.
Well, what I like about Drummond is that he stepped up as a leader, which is important at this stage of his career.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
Hands in the high post. He's against Young.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
Garland, it's blocked. 1:21 left to play in the first. A nice shot by Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Windler. The wide open look here for Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Dunn's shot's good.
And that's the muscle his teammates like to see done, refusing to take no for an answer.
Now, here's Garland to the wing right side. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Here's the dish to Nance. Back to Drummond. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. And that one's good. Drummond.
An elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
Dunn passes to Cornette. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Outside Porter for the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Better not take Porter lightly on defense. He's superb.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls out front, up 1. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. Now here's Nance. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Porter passes to Thompson. Good defensive work there by Young. The Bulls leading by 3. Harrison kicks to Young. Dunn. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
The closer Dunn is to the basket, the more effective he is. Quality possessions from the guard.
Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. To Dellavedova. Good defensive work there by Young.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Young slams it home.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And Porter, here we go. The pass to Windler. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And Young kicks to Valentine. Back to Young. Stolen by Dellavedova. And they're pushing it up. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
Valentine dishes to Young. From down in the low post, it goes. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
To the right side. Dellavedova finds Nance. Outside Porter. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. Rejected by Young. And they'll keep possession. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. Bean comes in for Denzel Valentine. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton comes in for Porter. Bean passes to Harrison. Back to Levine. To the paint. Here's Hutchison. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. Back to Dellavedova to the middle. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Thompson. Bulls have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Sexton against Levine. Count it. Levine's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
This offense just continues to impress.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Sexton against Levine. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Look, this is where Thompson feels comfortable. Shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Levine dishes to White. Back to Levine. Down low, 7-foot shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
But playing fast is what White does. I mean, it must be exhausting to chase him down. Sometimes you got to follow.
So for the Bulls, Wendell Carter comes in for Chandler Hutchison, and Satoransky's subbed in for Harrison. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Garland. Here's Nance. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
White looking around. Outside, Levine jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 5 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 1 second left, and Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding on to us. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's getting it done is Thaddeus Young.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Now here's Garland. White covering, and Drummond throws it down.
With unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Markkanen. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Carter missing. Garland with it. Love outside. Inside for the lead. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
I fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Here's Levine. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Carter. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Valentine's checked in for Levine. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Kevin Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Carter with the bucket.
There is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable. It feels like he can score at will from there.
Here's Sexton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Outside, White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here is Garland. Passes it to Love. Over Markkanen. Love can't hit.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away. And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
White the pass to Carter. And it's in there. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Sexton penetrating. And that one's good. Drummond.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Valentine passes to Carter. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. He shoots again. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Carter. Chicago leading by 3. And the basket is good. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
1:15 left in the third. Now here's Garland. White covering. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Right side, White. He can't get that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Now Garland. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Count that one. Garland's got 6 points.
Well, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
White, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
Now, here's Sexton. So the wing on the left, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Done outside. Now here's Levine. Defense is right there. Pass to Cornette. Done left side. Levine for 3, and no good on the last second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2. Levine for 3. But he gets it back. Six to shoot. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
And Young with the basket on the assist by Levine. And the Bulls lead by 5.
You like seeing Levine more like this, wanting to improve as a passer.
Pass to Thompson. To the middle. Garland dishes to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Garland kicks to Thompson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Dunn. Levine with it. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Good D by Thompson.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing, he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Love the pass to Thompson. Back to Love. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Chicago leading by 5. Puts it up from 12. Cornette kicks to Levine. From the right block, the shot is good.
A decent jump shooter. I mean, you can't afford to give Levine these types of looks.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Sexton on the wing. Here's Osman. Hit the tip, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Exum.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Markkanen passes to Cornette. And Satoransky kicks to Levine. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way Levine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
The Bulls leading by 4. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Markkanen dishes to Carter. Back to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. Sexton kicks to Love. Shoots over Markkanen. Misses off the left iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
And there's the pass to White. Back to Levine. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And Thompson throws it down.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Carter, the pass to White. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Great positioning on the putback. Porter's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Exum. Thompson. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, Thompson's the first guy you better box out. If you don't, he's always prepared to dunk it back home.
White finds Carter. Back to White. Outside, Levine. The tray. No good that time. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. A look here as they come off the bus early. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markin and Carter are up front, and it's Porter at the 3. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. High post Vucevic goes up at the stripe. Markkanen pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. Levine looking around. White wide open. He fires. Here's Carter out to White. Porter passes to Carter. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Isaac against Porter. Isaac kicks to Vucevic. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Levine with it. It's Carter, high post. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fultz finds Fournier from downtown. Here's Vucevic. Isaac outside. Vucevic trying to get open. Isaac misses. Bulls are gone. 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Fournier against Levine. Back to Markkanen. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the turnover again by Orlando. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have, Greg, a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout. So that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Clock at 6. Back to Carter. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. For 3, Ross. Orlando gets it back. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Trying to get something going. They retain possession.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Cornette can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Pass to Young. Here's Cornette. And Vucevic pulls it down. Bamba kicks to Ross. Pass to Vucevic to the inside. Bamba. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
It's blocked and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Augustine. Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Satoransky. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That is his first foul of the game. For three, Ross. Another miss by Orlando. Chicago trailing here. Harrison passes to Dunn. Here's Cornette. And he banks in the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The pass to Carter-Williams. Up and in on the layup.
Carter-Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
Dunn kicks to Cornette. Pass to Harrison. Pass to Cornette. Makes it off the glass. Cornette's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Back to Ross. Three-pointer. It's all tied in Orlando. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. Bamba is out there with Vucevic, and it's Carter-Williams in at the point. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Valentine. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now here's Fournier. Defense right on him. Offensive rebound. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Fires from deep. Bamba dishes to Vucevic. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession for the Magic. Gordon comes in for Bamba. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Terrence Ross. Then for the Bulls, Wendell Carter. He's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's White in for Dunn. Another miss by Orlando.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
White the pass to Markkanen. Outside, White. And it's good, 2 points. White's got his first 2 points. And it's Carter-Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Back to Gordon. The dish to Vucevic. Shakes him, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
White, good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's Fournier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Harrison. Lays it in off the breakaway. Harrison's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Up top, Carter Williams. White covering. Carter pulls it in. Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Harrison, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Fournier dishes to Vucevic. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Carter. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Valentine. Levine's checked in for Harrison. And Satoransky subbed in for White. Here's Satoransky. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
He gets it in there.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And Isaac throws it down.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Outside, Levine. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The drive by Vucevic. Gordon.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanic, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Gordon, the pass to Bamba. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Chicago making some changes. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's White in for Dunn. Outside, Levine. Markkanen kicks to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. From deep three-point range, here's White. It's stolen by Ennis. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Ross.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And so it's Chicago. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to the 6 titles they won, even though the last one was over 20 years ago. Can you believe it? And that should...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at center. It's his first trip to the line.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Outside Fournier. Fires from the line. Here's Gordon. That one drops for him. Gordon's got 6.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
White against Fultz. Porter dishes to White. Feeds to Carter. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Levine. The shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. Dishes it to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Now the pass to Porter. Outside, Levine. Down low. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
For 3, Fournier. He can't get it to go.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Up top, Fournier, defended by Carter. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. 4 on the clock, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Fultz. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Porter. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Levine. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Here's Valentine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Orlando making some changes. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. Chicago also making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Carter, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Shaquille Harrison.
Well, you have to keep Isaac off the boards. I mean, when he's that close to the rim and has good position, he's a threat to grab a bunch of rebounds.
Satoransky, the pass to Young. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Valentine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the Bulls with another miss. The Magic trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Valentine dishes to Young. Back to Valentine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Ross passes to Bamba, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
The Magic making a switch here. Ennis is checked in. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Well, it's fairly obvious, but it's important that Bamba stays healthy so he can keep improving. I mean, his skill set and physical tools both are very impressive. His upside is way up.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Satoransky against Ross. Passes it to Ennis. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Augustine. No good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That's good from Dunn on the assist from Young. And now a 5-point Bulls lead. Ross dishes to Bamba. Back to Ross. He kicks it to Bamba. Ennis taking his time here. And they pick up 2.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here is Ross. Nice D from Levine.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Levine. Porter kicks to Markkanen. It's stolen by Fultz. One-on-one here. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Levine can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Vucevic.
It's not every player who can convert against defense that tight. Tip your cap to Carter for being able to finish without an inch of airspace.
Up the floor. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Fournier.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Levine, here we go. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Levine. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Fournier. Pass to Ross. Back to Gordon. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gordon, the pass to Fournier.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Ross. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
And he hits it to tie the game up.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Back to Levine. To the middle. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Ross finds Gordon. Back to Ross. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's Vucevic missing. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. Levine can't hit.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the 4th quarter. What a comeback, and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. But they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
And Levine throws it down.
And there you go now. One of the NBA's rising stars, Levine stepping up when it counts.
Fournier against Levine. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Markkanen pulls it in. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And stolen by Fournier. Here's Fultz. Sweet move. It's in. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Fournier. And Chicago also making a switch. Satoransky's checked in.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
And Levine, here we go. Money!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And it's the Magic's ball. Ross finds Gordon. Now here's Fultz. Inside. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. It's good!
Raise the roof for Fultz. Get those hands up for him now. Excels at taking over during key possessions.
Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Here's Vucevic. It drops.
And it's real easy to see why they turn to Vucevic when the game is close. I mean, he knows how to step up in the clutch.
And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. Guys, what do you think?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable.
4 in the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the center position. Now here's Love. High post shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Passes to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
You know, you gotta love the muscle that Fultz possesses. Taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Now, here's Sexton. The pass to Garland. Back to Sexton. The feed to Drummond. It's stolen by Vucevic. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Fournier. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Now, here's Garland. Osman, the pass to Love. Right at the free throw line. Good.
Kevin Love in a good rhythm there from the mid-range. Makes the job of the defense a lot harder when he's knocking that down.
Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. Pass to Fournier. Isaac left side. Gordon. It's good on the putback.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
To the left wing. And stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Love. Gordon with the defensive effort. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Isaac finds Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Fultz dishes to Fournier. On the wing, Isaac. Tipped away. Fournier passes to Isaac. Back to Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. From the top of the key, it's Drummond with the rebound. 1:31 left here in the opening quarter. And Love has it in the corner. Goes up on the high post. It's hauled in by the Magic. Fournier with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And so Orlando again turning it over for the Magic. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. On the wing, Porter. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Bamba is checked in for the Magic. Ennis comes in for Fournier. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Ross. Porter passes to Thompson. From deep. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Augustine. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Ennis. And now it's Ross running. He can go all the way. That one goes. Count it.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Thompson to the inside. Pass to Windler. On the wing, Porter. On the wing, Nance. 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Here's Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Passes it to Ennis. No good off the back of the rim. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Orlando out in front. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Terrence Ross is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Ennis, and it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Thompson. No points in the game yet for him. Porter, no luck. Now, Ross. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And Thompson sends it back.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
Up top, Dellavedova. Thompson outside. There's the dish to Nance. Shoots over Bamba. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Now here is Dellavedova. He dishes it to Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Thompson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Cavs. Now here's Carter-Williams. Not a lot of room. Bamba inside. Covered by Nance. Ross, that's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And here's Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint. Here's Nance. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Orlando leading by 3. Here's Vucevic. The offensive rebound. Bamba kicks to Ennis. Now here's Carter-Williams. Defended by Dellavedova. For 3, Ross. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter finds Dellavedova. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic, and Isaac subbed in for Ennis. Now here's Ross. Larry Nance unable to get his shot to go. Isaac outside. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one. Porter passes to Drummond. Inside, it's tipped. Outside, Porter. And the pass to Drummond. He kicks to Nance. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Magic leading by 3. Orlando moving the ball around. Isaac outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon. Has the size to dominate inside. Now just needs to add the muscle.
Now here's Sexton. Drummond is doubled. Out to Nance. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Here's the break. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Dishes to Sexton. Can they get it? His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to out-muscle the defense from time to time.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Isaac kicks to Ross. No good on the triple. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. In the corner, Nance with it. Back to Sexton. And that one drops. Now just a 1-point Magic lead.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
And that's it for the first half of action.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed it was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. And that does it for our halftime show.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Exum, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Isaac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Cavaliers trailing. Here's Garland. Pass to Drummond. Pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Over Fultz. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Back to Fournier. Isaac passes to Fournier. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Keeps it alive, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 3.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
They just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Garland. Here's Exum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Evan Fournier.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. And a switcher also for Orlando. Augustine's checked in. Fournier gets a wide open look. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Love outside. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. That shot missing. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Augustine dishes to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. From about 19 feet. Kept alive. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Misses the three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
James Ennis, he'll check in for Fultz. Passes to Drummond. Down low. And a wide open look for Porter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Fournier in the corner. Vucevic the pass to Ennis. Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Gordon, the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Garland. Love right side. Kicks to Garland. Back to Love. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, Kevin Love has a good sense of when it's time to pull the trigger, that time on great balance.
Augustine finds Fournier. Back to Augustine. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Garland the pass to Love. Over to the left wing. For the lead. Got it. Nice one there from Exum. Exum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Fournier for three. Cans it from downtown. And the Magic lead by 2. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here's Exum. Garland, the pass to Drummond. To the inside. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Drummond.
Now, Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Augustine dishes to Fournier. Vucevic up top, guarded by Porter. For three, Fournier. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
There's Garland. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Isaac and Vucevic down low. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. Sexton on the wing. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And the shot is good. Thompson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Ross passes to Vucevic. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Cleveland, and the call will be against Fournier. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Magic making a switch here. Bamba's checked in. Now here is Dellavedova. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
The Australian-born Matthew Dellavedova, another success story from the land down under.
Sexton with it. Isaac picks him up. Thompson. Out to Nance. Takes a three. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Puts the move on, and it's laid in by Fournier.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Dellavedova, the pass to Osman. He feeds it to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. For the Cavaliers, Windler's checked in. And it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. 6 to shoot. Here's Sexton. And that'll be 2 free. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to know a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. Fournier, that's for 2. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. That's 7 points for Evan Fournier. Outside, Sexton. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the middle. The pass to Osman. Lets it go from deep. They get it again to the left side wing. Pass to Garland. Tries yet again, and it's good on the way in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Bamba finds Fournier. And he comes up with the deuce.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Garland with it, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Love's check in for Osman, and it's Dante Exum in for Garland. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba, and it's Aaron Gordon in for Evan Fournier. Second shot opportunity. Vucevic, and it goes down 2 points.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Here's Love. Thompson, great positioning on the putback.
And Thompson coming through the vet.
The Magic trail by 5. Pass to Vucevic. The dish to Ross. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
.116 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Exum, guarded by Fultz. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Think about when the Cavs shocked that Warriors team back in the 2016 finals, and what it was that Tristan Thompson's hard work provided for them, pounding the glass and providing an interior presence in order to get the title.
Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Outside, Sexton. It's stolen by Fultz. Thompson against Isaac. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To tie it up. And that's collected by Love. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Sexton kicks to Thompson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Right side, Gordon. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.